Okay. Hey, welcome to the Days of Green. I am Andrew, and today I'm going to be going over my game that I'm going to be running for this Thursday, tomorrow, which is going to be Three Stooges. We're going to go ahead and give this a try. It might be a little bit of a challenge, just because there's no monsters in this game that I'm going to be running. It's going to be solely just the players. It might have somewhat of a skill challenge fill into it. But yeah, so trying to puzzle it together. This is my time where I get to kind of look through my notes and figure out what's the best approach to kind of do this. So starting out, we're doing the spooky ladder. I've watched the episode. I try not to stick too much to the stories. I try to allow the stories to craft themselves. I feel like I am a good enough storyteller to kind of reflavor it in my own way. I feel it makes it more enjoyable, I think, for myself as well as for the other people that were not following to script. So yeah. So one of the things, well, I should say, my player, I asked all my players a scary movie that they would like to play through, and one of them had said The Three Stooges, Spooky Ladder. So I'm like, okay, well, let's see how I do. I love the challenge. I always put myself through a lot of challenges, but it can be very difficult because rather than just running a normal fantasy realm scenario, you're trying to puzzle in how would this work? How could you get these people to do this, that? So I'm going to go through and explain some things of what I have. So basically, no monsters. One. The Three Stooges are made up by two characters and one minor illusion monster that one of them uses. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use two of their actions, each of their actions. So they can use two actions. I can use the other two. And that is whenever they're in the same room. Okay. They're going to constantly, I think, be in combat. So whenever they go into the room, it's going to be less on combat and more on other skills. So I'm going to try to make sure to supply my players with other things like analyze, investigate, just different kind of abilities rather than just the attacking ability. Because I don't think there's going to be much. There's going to be movements. There's going to be hiding. There's going to be, dodging probably. And searching would be the other one. So there's a couple of rooms. Their goal is to find and scare off the intruders, which actually are my other two players. So both of them are those two different groups. There's one group that is basically the Three Stooges, and the other group is the people, the imposters that have come in. And they have a goal. Their goal is to basically find this secret object that the professor has made. And the other ones are there to kind of scare them away. And maybe if they do find it, then to keep it away from these people. Okay. So there is a couple of rooms, and stealth is going to be very important. I'm going to try to encourage it because if you're able to stealth and then you can then scare somebody like one of the Three Stooges, and they will have to use one of their actions in fear to move out of the room. Okay, or run far away from that thing. Also, but if they don't, then they could also combat them. And I think mainly just knocking them unconscious would be a good option rather than dealing damage, because my players are already heavily damaged. They've taken a lot of damage already, and unless they take a rest in the beginning of this one and stuff, I don't think they're gonna do so good. So, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see how all this plays out. They will go ahead and search through the rooms. They'll have to do, I think, like a 3 success of a search to actually find clues or find information of where this object is. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and see how that goes. Thanks for watching this little short, and stay tuned for other things. Yeah, peace.